So no joke, I was actually going to do an episode about Black Adam and some associated characters this week, but then the news broke that Liv Tyler would be reprising her role as Betty Ross, last seen in 2008's Incredible Hulk, in the upcoming Captain America New World Order. And since Betty has a couple of superpowered alter egos herself in the comics, I thought, well, that seems like a much better use of my time. So now this is about her. Like many Hulk-adjacent characters, Betty's numerous forays into superpowers usually have something to do with gamma radiation, and like most gamma mutates, the circumstances are very often unpleasant for her. Case in point, the first time she got superpowers, it was after being kidnapped by MODOK while suffering a nervous breakdown due to the presumed death of her then-husband Glenn Talbot. MODOK brainwashed her and blasted her with gamma radiation to transform her into the Harpy, giving her superhuman strength and durability, razor-sharp talons, wings, and energy blasts for some reason. A fight broke out between her and the Hulk that resulted in them landing on a floating island guarded by a two-headed monster android named Bybeast, and while it's funnier if I just leave it at that, the situation ultimately ended with Betty being permanently cured of her Harpy powers. Fast forwarding a bit, Betty ended up dying due to constant proximity to Bruce giving her gamma poisoning, because that's an easy drama bomb for any characters who get their powers from radiation. The Intelligentsia, check out the episode of Poorly Explained Comics if you need a refresher, would ultimately end up resurrecting her though, and put her through the same process that created Red Hulk, turning her into Red She-Hulk. This was all explained after Red She-Hulk's introduction, of course, because you aren't really a Red Hulk unless Marvel keeps your identity secret well past the point where anyone cares. Of course, this all came with another healthy dose of brainwashing that she was eventually able to break free of, but she still stayed antagonistic to the Hulk for a while afterwards. During the Fear Itself event, she, like several other characters, was granted a weapon forged of mystic Uru metal, but unlike the others, she didn't give hers back. Although it was nominally called the Savage Sword of She-Hulk, Betty herself preferred to refer to it as her big-ass sword, which personally, I like better anyways. The Red She-Hulk days were not to last, however, as Betty was ultimately depowered again, this time by the Hulk himself in his new Doc Green persona. But during Al Ewing's Immortal Hulk run, which you should totally read, she managed to get her Harpy powers back. I won't go into the specifics of why and how, because the Immortal Hulk run demands better treatment than being crammed into the back half of one of these. But suffice it to say, Betty still currently has her Harpy powers, now with a new red paint job, and was even part of the latest incarnation of the Defenders. No, not that team, the other one. Will this matter for Captain America New World Order? I kinda hope not. As much as I'd love to see more Hulk characters work their way into the MCU, I'm genuinely concerned about them crowding Sam Wilson out of his own movie at this point. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see.